So this is our Meditation Mondays. Today we are going to be focusing on gratitude and appreciating the little things. Again, I'm Tina Walker-Morin, and I'm a certified meditation instructor, and I'm delighted that you all have joined us here this morning. I wanted to start it with a quote by Karen Armstrong, and she says, "When we focus on our gratitude, the tide of disappointment goes out and the tide of love rushes in." When we focus on our gratitude, the tide of disappointment goes out and the tide of love rushes in. So today we'll be expressing gratitude for the little things in life, the day-to-day gifts that often go unnoticed. This meditation is best if you're listening in your favorite indoor room. However, wherever you are is perfect. This is a longer meditation, so if you're newer to meditating, know that it's okay to open your eyes at any time if they're closed, to stretch if you need to, or wiggle or move, adjust your position. If you fall asleep, trust that that's what your body needs and it's okay. So I invite you to go ahead and find a comfortable position. You can be seated or lying down. If you're seated, I prefer often to have my back supported against a wall maybe, or in a chair, aligning your spine nice and straight. You can sit cross-legged with your feet or legs on the floor. Sometimes a blanket underneath your hips helps with support. If you're in your office chair, that's perfect. Your feet flat on the floor. However you feel comfortable and supported is great. Go ahead now and soften your gaze or close your eyes. Allow your hands to rest gently on your lap. Your palms can be facing up or down. If they're in the upward position, this is most often thought of as receiving, whereas if they're downward, it's thought of as a grounding position. Allow your mind to become comfortable as we begin to focus on your breath. Observe your breath. It's a great way to just bring your mind into a state of focus. And begin to breathe a little more deeply than you usually do. And exhaling just a little more slowly. In your own time, continue focusing on the deeper inhale and the slower exhale. If other thoughts come to mind and you get distracted, with love and kindness, acknowledge them and come back to the breath. Inhaling a little deeper than usual and exhaling a little slower. Remembering that meditation is a practice. Just by showing up, you have succeeded. Now shift your awareness from your breath back to your body. Feel the floor or the seat beneath you. Feel how it supports you. Notice the pressure on your tailbone or your lower back, on your feet, on your hips or your legs. Notice how it cradles your body. Feel the ground or the chair or the couch and how it holds you, and feel its support. And give gratitude for that support. Try to soften the body into that support. If you feel the legs tense up, try to relax them and breathe into the legs or the hips or lower back. Try to soften the body and give thanks for whatever is holding you in this moment. Now I invite you to think about the room or the space that you are in. How does it feel to be here? What thoughts come to mind being in this space? And what emotions are attached to those thoughts? What is the place like that you are currently sitting in? If you were to describe it to someone else, how would you describe it? Can you describe it in a grateful way, with love and kindness and gratitude? How are you privileged to be there? Begin to take notice of the little things around you that you might take for granted as you go about your busy days. Think of this room as a shelter, a haven keeping you safe from the outside, from the elements, keeping you well protected and comfortable. Feel the air on your skin and notice what it feels like. Is it warm or chilly? Can you appreciate the temperature of the air that surrounds you right now? Notice the temperature of the air as you breathe it in through your nose. How does it feel? As you take a deep inhale and exhale. Notice the sounds in the room right now. Perhaps you hear a ticking clock. The hum of your computer. The clanking of a radiator. The rumble of cars passing by. Or the murmur of voices in a room next door. And rather than thinking of these sounds as noises or distractions, lend some appreciation to them. Think of each sound as an opportunity to explore your surroundings and become more mindful of all the moving parts that exist here. Just listen and be present. Breathe deeply now and see what you can smell. Go deep, uncovering scents that you may not realize exist here. Inhale through the nose as you pick up the subtle aromas. Perhaps you smell the carpet on the floor beneath you or the walls around you. Or perhaps you can smell the lingering ash from yesterday's fire. Just breathe, explore, and appreciate this moment of mindfulness. Now begin to extend your awareness outside of your immediate surroundings. Think about your entire home or office and everything within it. Bring to mind the things that you use every day to help your life run more smoothly. Alarm clocks, cell phones, desks, refrigerators, sinks, closets, socks, chairs. See yourself going through a normal day, but moving more slowly through it, more mindfully, taking your time getting dressed, washing up, eating and working. Imagine taking the time each day to express gratitude for all these modern conveniences, trying not to dwell on the haves and have-nots. Simply appreciate every aspect of your daily experience. Continue to breathe deeply, setting an intention to move more mindfully throughout each day, starting now. Extending your awareness even further now, thinking of the world outside. Think of the blue sky above, the sun, the bulbs that are waiting to bloom, and the soil beneath your feet. Think of all the seasons. Winter, with its blanket of snow, slowing the world down, reminding nature to rest and hibernate. Breathe in the dewy freshness of spring, watching the flowers bloom as the sun returns to the earth. Think of the slow, lazy days of summer, soaking up the sunlight, savoring the sweet, ripe fruits and the cool, refreshing drinks. In autumn, with its deep, rich colors and crisp breeze, continue to express appreciation for the changing of the seasons and the gifts that each one brings. It's easy to find gratitude for everything that runs smoothly in our lives, but how about the bumps in the road? Can we be thankful for these little life lessons too? The spilled milk, the flat tire, the endless grocery store line, all the little errands or minor annoyances that pepper our days. Every mishap offers us a chance to slow down, the chance to live in the present moment and focus our attention on the matters at hand. Imagine navigating these bumps in the road with grace and ease, effortlessly going with the flow and keeping a cool, calm head and coming back with an attitude of appreciation. Now take a deep breath in, pulling the air deep into your body. As far as you can breathe in, and slowly let the breath go as you release all stress and tension. And at your own pace, take another deep inhale and a slow exhale, releasing any expectation. Once again, a couple more slow breaths in and letting go of anything that prevents you from experiencing gratitude. Releasing all blocks, letting them dissolve. Breathing in clarity, breathing in relaxation. Engage with a peaceful, steady rhythm of your breath as you continue to invite gratitude into this experience. Just like meditation, gratitude is a practice. In the wise words of author G.K. Chesterton, when it comes to life, the critical thing is whether you take things for granted or whether you take them with gratitude. Let the sentiment sink in. The critical thing is whether you take things for granted or you take them with gratitude. Commit to turning all of your granteds into gratitude, mindfully walking through your life, and make an effort to notice more, feel more, and see more. Now becoming more aware of your body once again, feeling the floor or a chair beneath you, the air against your skin, hearing the sounds around you as you slowly allow your eyes to open, taking everything in. This is your life. You are here. As you continue your day or night, remember to take everything with gratitude. Be well, my friends. Thank you for joining me.